Hello, welcome. My name is Amy Bencomo, College and Career Center Specialist at Prospect High School, and we are going to discuss the next steps for the class of 2021. I'm glad you're here. This is a snapshot of where all of our students from the class of 2020 went to, and as you can see, they're kind of spread evenly across the country. We have got some international destinations, about 50 to 45 to 50% will start at a community college, and the rest are four-year schools with a spattering of military and alternative pathways. And so we will discuss all of those options here. So there's not a lot of choices after you graduate high school. You have college, you have military, career, workforce, maybe a gap year. But let's start with those four-year colleges and universities. If you were accepted to your top choice, or maybe you only have one school that you are accepted to, but you know where you want to attend, it's important to read all of those emails carefully, follow the directions, and make note of that student intent to register. That's the SIR, which is opting in to enroll and submitting a non-refundable deposit. Everything is due May 1st. So pay attention to the calendar, make sure that date does not pass you by, because once that date passes, they will offer your slot to someone on the wait list. Make sure you notify all the other schools that you're not interested in applying or enrolling in, that you will not enroll. And this allows them to move your friends off the wait list. If you have two or more schools to consider, again, read all of those emails carefully to know their specific deadline. A few have extended their commit date. That's actually not true. That's from last year that I did not update, so forgive me. Stick to May 1st, please. Utilize the resources schools provide you. Not everyone's able to travel right now, and it can sometimes be expensive or maybe a bit overwhelming. So take advantage of those virtual tours, the teleconferences that they're having, and check out social media. Dig deeper, look at their Instagram and Facebook pages. Many will have additional pages for clubs, sports, or areas of study. What you really need to understand at this red hot minute is the cost of attending. How much will you pay? And that is you versus your parents. Not everyone has parents that will be writing checks. So make sure that it's clear what your responsibility is. What is the graduation rate? Maybe you were accepted to a school that has you love the school, but they don't have a good history of graduating students on time. Sometimes this happens with the CSUs. So maybe your cost of attendance increases by 25% because it's going to take another year. Do they allow credit for your AP classes? That's a great way to save money and increase your graduation rate. Will you be living at home or on campus? And then once you decide where you want to go and you understand all the finances, go back to the first bullet point and follow those rules about committing and putting your deposit. I want to actually say something about understanding the cost. And sometimes you may really love a school, but you don't feel that they have adequately given you a financial aid package. You can pick up the phone and ask them to make adjustments. Say that you're really interested in the school and that you would, ask if you're qualify for more scholarships. they sometimes have scholarships that they give to interested students, or they have other scholarships that you can apply to. But remember, it's a good idea to pick up the phone and make those relationships now, because this is a relationship you are going to have for 4 years, and you want it to be positive. You actually want to be able to talk to someone. I know that 4 years ago, when my son was making the decision, there was one school that we were not able to get in touch with, and I just thought, wow, is that how it's going to be for 4 years? If I have a question, especially about tuition and cost, I want to be able to talk to someone. So make note of that. But also, if you're really serious about the school, go ahead and try to build that relationship, because either you or your parent might have this ongoing dialogue with someone at the office, and you want it to be a positive relationship. Okay, so another possibility for consideration are community college. Before you decide which community college to go to, think about what is your ultimate plan. Are you there to transfer to a four-year school? Are you training for a career? Are you looking to explore options? All of those are valid. So know what your intent is, because that's going to help you pick a better community college for you. To select a community college best suited for you, consider the following: the location. Is it quarter versus semester? Parking. If you're going there every day, you want to be able to park. The student body, and then also compare schools. And I give a link to help you compare those schools. And the reason I point out quarter versus semester, if you know your ultimate plan is maybe to transfer to Cal, well, you want to go to a school that matches up the system that Cal is on, because that just facilitates all of your credits. And then the C is go ahead and enroll. Each school has an enroll button on its website. All community colleges will be hosting teleconferences soon for enrollment, and you guys can let me know which ones you're interested in, and I'll make sure you have all the information. Definitely take advantage of free tuition for 2 years, and that's for first-time full-time students. And you will have to complete your FAFSA or DREAM Act, whichever one is best suited for you, because that information is what they use for their community grants to give you free tuition. And then some other choices are the military, and normally recruiters would be on campus. So if that is something that you're interested in, let me know so that I can connect you with one of the armed forces. And then for the workforce, I definitely recommend that students use our jobs board for some leads to jobs, but also prepare a resume. And I will be hosting a workshop on resume preparation. I definitely recommend that everyone, by the time that they graduate high school, should have a resume. It's good to have available. You never know if maybe you're at college and you're interested in working in a lab or some department, and people ask you for your resume all the time after you're an adult. And so it's always good to have it on hand. Another choice that students make is having a gap year. However, it's not just a year-long vacation. You really want to make it productive. So have a plan when you go in to this gap year, because gap years are best served when you have purpose and when there's something specific you hope to achieve during that year. And you want to plan for the future, and you want to know what you are working towards and have a point of reference to know if you're moving closer or farther away from your goals. And, one thing I definitely want all the seniors to know is that I'm really proud of all of you. This has been an incredible year, remarkably unique. And all of you have continued to impress me. So thank you for that. Definitely contact me directly via email if you have any additional questions. And once you've made your decision, please update Naviance and complete the exit survey when that opens. So thank you so much.